Put your war face on, pal. It's time. Grab your best armor and your strongest weapon, pal. We're on the move. The Meridian lens breached the writhing wall, just like we hoped. Strange thing, though. Cracking the wall made a portal, so we're going through. Mermal thinks it leads to this writhing fortress we've heard about. Whatever it is, it seems to be the source of the tortured souls that make up the wall. We're going to find it and shut it down. Ready to charge blindly into danger? I am. I'm sending every hero we have. Whatever creeps and crawls on the far side of that portal won't know what hit them. I feel good about this, pal. Go up that hill and step through the wall. Let's see what's waiting for us. Let's go, pal! Into the unknown!
Good, you're here. Squirtle the Knife is looking for you, comrade. The light of Meridia has opened a breach in the writhing wall. He could use your help. Scordo is leading the attack on the breach. He's called for all who are willing to join him. Our mages believe the breach leads to the heart of the writhing wall, its source of power. I want you to destroy it. Thank you, comrade. I'll join you there shortly. I fear this assault will require all our strength. Be ready for anything. I do not know what awaits us in the breach, but the Worm Cult would not leave their source of power undefended.
The other leaders went inside. We won't let a single Daedra or cultist through.
Cut out that general stuff. Make sure any latecomers catch up.
Hurry! The fight to reach the Soul Spire is at hand. Our allies have gone ahead into the two portals below. Choose a path and join the fray. Walks in Ash believes that large tower in the distance powers the writhing wall. See how energy flows through it? She called it the Soul Spire. Our forces seek to breach its protective barrier and destroy the spire. The barrier's power is tied to the massive Daedra you can see in the distance. Our Fellowship forces must destroy all three to access the Soul Spire. Take the east or west portal and join the assault on the Guardians of the Writhing Fortress. Hurry! The fight to reach the Soul Spire is at hand. Our allies have gone ahead into the 2 portals below. Choose a path and join the fray. Walks in Ash believes that large tower in the distance powers the writhing wall. See how energy flows through it? She called it the Soul Spire. Our forces seek to breach its protective barrier and destroy the spire. The barrier's power is tied to the massive Daedra you can see in the distance. Our Fellowship forces must destroy all three to access the Soul Spire. Take the east or west portal and join the assault on the Guardians of the Writhing Fortress.
The Azure Plasm will kill you swiftly if you step in it unprotected. Attack this door here, and it'll give you protection. It won't last forever, though, so make haste.
That necromancer is destroying the bridge our allies need to cross. We must destroy the crystal powering their shield and defeat them. Kill the Daedra with the banners. That will reform the bridge. The bridge reformed. I will scout ahead while you press forward. I am no fighter, but I will scout it. Another stone! Destroy it, friends! Excellent! The Daedra is vulnerable! Kill it to reform the bridge!
You don't want to do this!
Protection from the Azure Plasm! Hit this protection orb!
Move your feet! Get moving!
This one will call in reinforcements. On the upper path must pull another lever to open the way. Another necromancer blocks our allies from advancing. You know what to do. Destroy the crystal generating the necromancer's shield, then defeat them so the bridge can reform.
to stop us!
Again! Do not let that monster's size scare you. Raz knows who's with. While the inhibitors are active. Protects the Daedra from harm. Destroy it!
Tether is frayed!
The inhibitor is repaired. Destroy it.
Shining steel!
Damage the inhibitor. Make the Daedra vulnerable.
arrived just in time. Your allies are clearing a path to the Soul Spire beyond the barrier ahead of us. They have already defeated one of the tower's guardians, but 2 more remain. Take the left portal and join the fight. Waxen Ash believes that large tower in the distance powers the Writhing Wall. See how energy flows through it? She called it the Soul Spire. Our forces seek to breach its protective barrier and destroy the spire. Massive Daedric Guardians protect crystal wards that power the barrier. Our forces already shattered the eastern ward. Join the Fellowship forces in the western portal and destroy the second Guardian. Then we can march on the Soul Spire.
in
Titan
progress,
will be
yes?
waiting to stop us before we get to the Soul
We have to
Spire.
clear a path to
Some
the
of
Soul
you
Spire.
come with me. We will clear the obstacles on the right.
Save us! Rally!
There's our next target. Break the stone to make our foes vulnerable.
They will be ours!
Break the stone to make our foes vulnerable. There's our next target. Break the stone to make our foes vulnerable. There's our next target. Break the stone to make our foes vulnerable.
You've met your match.
Destroy this stone. It is the key to weakening the Daedra below. It absorbs the soul. The spire. The origin.
Vile magic indeed. We must end it. Finally, it is done. Let's return to Solstice and see what effect this had on the writhing. Walks and Ash, would you be so kind as to provide an exit out of this nightmarish realm?
Gladly.
We won a great victory in the Writhing Fortress. The first of many, or so I hope. Now that the wall has been severed from its power source, we can finish its destruction and open the way to Eastern Solstice. I asked Murmel the same question, and he told me I should think of the Writhing Wall as a process, not a structure. We destroyed the font from which it emanates, yes. But the power the worm cult has already poured into Solstice remains. With one final blast from the Meridian Lens, every vitrified soul that was released contributed to the power collecting in the light. Murmel thinks that now is the time to release that energy and overwhelm what remains of the Writhing Wall. I want you to strike the blow that destroys the wall, comrade. No one has done more to bring us to the precipice of victory. So the honor is yours. Go to the Meridian Lens and activate it one final time.
Now, fire the Meridian Lens.
To hide now. Time for a fight.
Well said, Scordo. I have some thoughts on that too. A word, comrade?
I like a good fight, but the Writhing Fortress was more than I bargained for. We've come a long way since we first encountered the Writhing Wall, pal. Take some pride in what you did here. First, we finished knocking down this wall. Princess Oz got some ideas about that. Then, I suppose we march into Eastern Solstice. Whatever the worm cult's got waiting for us, I know we can handle it. Here. The Stirk Fellowship thanks you, pal. If I live to be 100, I'm never going to forget the Writhing Fortress. Bet the worm cult's going to remember it too, for different reasons. I get a warm glow inside when I think about cultists feeling sad and scared. I know it looks that way, but Murmel and Walks tell me taking out the wall's power source was a big step in the right direction. It's got a fatal flaw now, one we can exploit. Talk to Prince Azah after you rest up. He'll put you to work on that.
We did it, comrade. The Writhing Wall no longer stands in our way. The Stirk Fellowship can finally strike into Eastern Solstice and end the threat of the worm cult. If we save our world from a new plane meld in the process, even better. Our assembled forces begin the march east. We'll scour this island clean of the worm cult and all their evil works. We could not have gotten this far without you. Here, a reward for your efforts. On behalf of the Stirk Fellowship, I salute you. The Writhing Wall has fallen, but our work isn't done yet, comrade. Not while the worm cult persists. Maps provided by the Regent reveal an ancient fortification beyond the mountain pass, Gristmong Hold. The Fellowship must secure that location. Whoever controls the hold controls the pass through the mountains. We can't push deeper into the eastern side of the island if the worm cult occupies it. And if we can't press forward, we can't rescue Vonis or put an end to Mannimarco's plans. I want you and the other champions to scout ahead and find out what awaits us at Gristmong Hold. We need to know what the worm cult is up to, how much of the east they control. Then we need to push our advance force forward to secure the hold. You and the other champions will split up and scout the area ahead. Find out what our forces will be walking into. Meet Scordo at the mountain pass before you strike out for Gristmong Hold. Only what Regent Corinway and others have told us. No one on this side of the island has been able to communicate with anyone in the east since that accursed Writhing Wall appeared. Our own reconnaissance starts now with you and the champions. From the maps and what the Regent tells us, the east is wilder than the countryside surrounding Sunport. Zonmirs and Stone Nest villages dot the land, along with ancient Daedric structures and other ruins. Then there's the Plane Meld. The reverse Plane Meld. Once the wall appeared, the worm cult began pulling chunks of Cold Harbor into Nirn on the east side of the island. As for the Daedric ruins, I think they attracted Wormblood and his cultists to Solstice in the first place. If the fortress remains in decent condition, let's assume the worm cult has forces there. That's the first thing I want you to confirm. As for Vonis, we currently have no idea where he is being held. Once we do, we'll strike to set him free. Do we have a choice? Still so much to do, but the losses. Guildmaster Merrick, members of both guilds, Vonis' capture, Gabrielle's sacrifice, Mannimarco's return. But now we have Darien and the forces of the three alliances. We will prevail. Because we broke the power of the worm cult in Western Solstice, shattered their Writhing Wall, and we have you, comrade. You're a force to be reckoned with. The way east is finally open. We can hunt down the worms now and destroy them all. Vonis always finds a way. My father told me that, and his father before him. We already lost so many. Merrick, Gabrielle. We can't lose Vonis, too. But first things first. Scout ahead and clear the way for our advance force. Then we save Vonis. Only what Regent Corinway and others have told us. No one on this side of the island has been able to communicate with anyone in the east since that accursed Writhing Wall appeared. Our own reconnaissance starts now with you and the champions.